Hope everyone is doing well. It's a little cloudy, rainy Tuesday afternoon here in New York. This week, astrologically speaking, early in the week, there's not that much going on. I think we are really sorting out and reflecting and readjusting and returning back to our self in a way, recovering from the quite intense past week with all the stationary Mars starting its retrograde, stationary Neptune going direct. All the stationary motion of the planets are the most intense times, and all the square with the Saturn that happened with the Mercury Kazemi and all that, right? There was a quite hectic mix up, stir up happened last week, and then I think we are coming to feel a little better. We are getting ready to this new energy of Mars retrograde, and then I see the death card flipping, and we did kind of go through that death moment, the renewal moment. Those intense energy comes up every time that we move through the density. We peel one layer off. We kind of release some of the density out of us. So I hope you are feeling a little lighter and brighter and a little more centered again. Now, this week, later on Thursday, we are going to have the Mars-Venus opposition. Mars-Venus opposition is a rare alignment. It only happens about once in 2 years, 2.5, 3 years or so. And this is the one with Mars retrograde. It's very creative. There can be very inspirational. We can return back to the project that we thought about starting before, or it's a great time to kind of tap into our inspiration to start doing something, start writing something, right? Venus will speak with Mercury also, and Mercury is getting ready to go stations direct on the 15th, right after the Gemini full moon. This full moon coming up on Sunday on the 15th is a big one also, because of the fact that this moon will be in Jupiter, with Jupiter, and then there is a big expansive, some kind of shift. Big shifts are happening in the mental realm. And yes, the Lover's card, this union between the divine feminine and divine masculine, which can be representing that Mars-Venus opposition. Now, today, the Lover's card, yes, of course, you can think of the lover theme or love theme, but I see all cards in a reflection of ourselves, right? So the Lover's card is really to be the lover of our own, right? To be in love with the self when we are whole and complete, and when we are in love with the true power that lies within, we can create anything, right? But in order for us to create massive, enormous masterpiece, we cannot create that out of that sense of luck or out of that sense of missing something, right? To create the masterpiece of our own life, we gotta tap in and connect to the wholeness and fullness of that power that lies within, so we can express however way we want. We can bring that gift out into the world through that divine union with the godliness, with that creator within, with the whole entire universe, right? The spirit within. Today, Nine of Pentacles is here too. Good. So today is a day to kind of reflect back how far we've come since April 8th. Today's moon in Aries is in conjunction with Chiron at 19 degrees of Aries. 19 degrees of Aries is a power spot because on April 8th there was a total solar eclipse, new moon eclipse, that happened at 19 degrees of Aries, right? The sun, the moon was in conjunction with Chiron. That was a triple conjunction. Right, the energy of Chiron theme got expanded, but that was the beautiful new beginning point, right? We are claiming our power through the themes of pain, and we've transformed quite a lot since then because some kind of healing journey to find the sense of self, our strength, our truth started then in April. Today, Chiron was in a direction motion at that point, and now Chiron is in retrograde and returning back to that 19 degrees of Aries, and now moon is approaching to be with Chiron today in Aries at 19 degrees, and sun is at 19 degrees of Sagittarius. Also, the sun and moon are talking in trine with one another, very supportive aspects. Nine of Pentacles does kind of resonate with that energy. It showed up reversed. This is the divine goddess. This energy always makes me feel like sit in a space. Maybe this is reminding us to choose to sit in where we are and appreciate all that had happened since then, since the springtime this year. We've gone through quite enormous death moments here and there. Things may not have gone as we expected, right? But this is the moment to find the sense of wholeness, contentment, and focus on the gain. Focus on what and how much you've gained through all the experiences that had happened since that springtime. Today is, yes, the energy of the High Priestess is great energy of a reminder to be receptive, to be reflective, choosing not to lean forward and reaching for something new, reaching for clarity, reaching and searching for the path. And sometimes that energy of reaching forward and or leaning back to so much of like regretting or some kind of that, we can get so easily lost in the future, in the past. But High Priestess reminds us to meditate. She reminds us to quiet our internal field, to go into the depth of serenity. Underneath all the restlessness of the mind, there is stillness. There is inner peace, inner quiet, inner serenity. That is where the High Priestess sits. She is the guardian goddess of our inner wisdom and inner knowledge. She has all the answers that we are seeking to find. The answer lies within, underneath our psyche, underneath our subconscious mind. Of course, we cannot find that answer in a cognitive thinking mind. That's a tiny aspect of who we are. We're always running our life using that tiny aspects of the mind, but she always reminds us, no, the answer is not there. Tap deeper in. Choose to be quiet. Choose to sit in the space of contentment. Choose to sit in the space that we are fully supported and protected, and we are not missing anything. We are not lacking anything. We are whole and complete because we are that eternity itself. We are that infinite, eternal space itself. Within that space, infinite possibilities lie. And today is a great day as we reach toward the Mars Venus opposition, as we reach toward that beautiful, powerful last full moon of the year, Gregorian calendar year 2024. This is the moment that we want to really find this sense of how much growth that we've gone through, how much wisdom that we've gained, and we focus on what we have rather than what we do not have, or what our cognitive thinking might tell us, no, you're missing this or that, and oh, you gotta figure out this or that. Shut that mind off. Let it be quiet and tap into the godliness, the divinity that radiates within. Yes, it's a wonderful, beautiful day, beautiful message that we've received. The back of the deck is the fiery Knight of Wands. Yes, but Knight of Wands today, I received a message to be rebellious against the thinking mind, being rebellious against the same old thinking patterns, right? We try to find an answer using the same old mind that created problems. We gotta choose to respond differently. We gotta choose to create different patterns within us if we want to find an answer to the problem, right? If this same mind of mine created a problem, then I got to upgrade my mind to find a solution, to find the answer, right? So be rebellious against our lower nature. Be rebellious against any problems that our mind is blah 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 blah. Just know, like, okay, so what? Okay, I know that all my problems will be solved in the perfect divine timing. There is no problem at all. All I have is an opportunity for growth and expansion, and I choose to be the master of my skill, to tap in, to connect to my power, to create all the magic and miracles happen in my life, right? Connect to your magic, connect to your divinity, connect to that psychic mind where you have all the answers that lies within, right? Search for the synchronicities and signs from the universe. I feel like it's gonna be very profoundly powerful. Those signs, the indications and guidance will be quite all over the place, more than usual now under this full moon in conjunction with Jupiter. And also Neptune has been still quite barely moving, and dreams has been crazy. I woke up, maybe I'm gonna talk about this dream that I saw, but it's crazy things are happening. Big purging, big clearing, some kind of this psychic cleanse is happening right now. So trust the process that is happening within the unseen realm of the world, and we just choose to have faith in that magical realms. And yes, in the meantime, we just enjoy this experience here on earth. Yes, thank you for listening. Peace, peace, peace.